Man, what is popping with you guys on the YouTube? Mr. Buck, back at it again with another vid. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody straight? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the trades that I took this week and the profits and the losses that I made. So you guys stay tuned. Man, y'all, I'm doing so great, to be honest, man. 100 subs? I'm a little speechless right now because it's like, dang, it's like I hit 100 subs quick. And it's like, dang, people are actually watching me now. So I got to make sure I appreciate everybody who hit that sub button, man. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. We're only going up from here. Hit that like button, man. We're about to get into the video right now. What trades did I take this week? Now, I want you guys to be mindful, okay? If you're new here and you don't know who I am, yeah, I'm Mr. Buck, okay? But I'm a new trader. Didn't know what Forex was 3 months ago, okay? I learned about Forex in about June 22nd of this year is the day I kind of learned about Forex, and that's when I got into my IML Academy, and then, you know, I left that. But you guys watch my video on why I left IML if you want. So if you're watching, you probably know more about trading than me. You've probably been doing trading longer than me. So this is me really giving you guys my experience, beginner experience on trading, kind of my psychology and why I took some of these trades, okay? This was just a quick scalp, you guys, okay? So I trade the New York session, and I was really just kind of seeing this pattern. This is the 1 hour time frame going on. So I had this zone which has been respected. This is kind of a 4 hour zone. This is like my 1 hour little zone price was reversing from. So you seen price playing around this area. Boom, got to this level, came up, boom, got to all the way up to this level. So this was another level for me. Boom, it broke here, so I put a little resistance zone right here. It's all 1 hour right now, okay? So boom, I see the market do this, come up, test, come up, test. It didn't want to come down here, so we're just pretty much, I was just pretty much watching the market right now. So this is where my trade is, don't mind that. So market's at this point, it's actually 6, so I don't look at the market really until 7, a little bit after 7. Okay, boom, 7:10, 7:15, right? At this point, I see this strong engulfing, right? This is about 7:10. I haven't gotten in yet. I'm just looking. So I'm looking for the market to hit this level and break it, okay, and trade when it breaks this level right here. So just basically look, boom. This is a 5-minute time frame now, okay? We can scale into the 1 minute just to look and see when I really got in. Sorry guys. Boom. So I got in at some point when this candle had started. So 1950.46 was my entry. So boom, it comes up, and I didn't put a stop loss or take profit in. You know, when I'm scalping, I'm just looking at the market, kind of just checking. And if I were to, you know, I would put my stop loss here, like show it on here on TradingView. But then what I do is put an alert somewhere like a little bit maybe before the stop loss. Right click, add alert. Can't do alerts in replay mode. In the end, I think I got out some point when it did this, but ultimately it ended up shooting up and hitting this zone just before this zone. So my psychology wasn't there in this trade, okay, you guys? And a lot of these trades that I took this week, my psychology's off. I'm working on it, okay? But if I was to take this trade, I should have held it to the next zone, which was up here, next resistance zone, which is fine. I was glad with I was glad about the 60 pips. Caught 60 bucks, put a 0.10 in. Okay, you guys, so this is US30 right here. I took a couple trades on US30, had a good winner. I'm gonna show y'all what happened, okay? So this is the 5-minute time frame. Seen this double bottom, but I'm like, I don't know if I should buy, right? So I'm just kind of watching the market to see if there's any moves. This is a zone that it broke through. Higher time frame zone right here. Boom, I see this big push down. I'm like, okay, it's going back. It has to, I think it's gonna go back to this zone, right? So I'm waiting for this to pull back, right? So I'm I'm waiting for the pullback. Boom, it pulls back, right? I think I honestly, and I put a fib here too, from here to here. So when I had this fib up, mark this as kind of like the area of interest for it to reverse off of after the pullback, right? So let's see, boom, I get that, right? But I still don't get in quite yet. Come up, it's dropping, it's kind of consolidating right there. Then I seen it has full momentum to go down now, so I get in here at this point and basically write it down to this zone, right? Boom, hits that zone perfectly. Gave me 620 pips, which is a decent move for US30. It's not a big move, but 600 pips is a lot of pips. I put in a 0.01, that gave me $60. Okay, let's see what happened. See, it came right back up after it hit that zone. So that was a great move right there, in my opinion. That was a great trade. Okay, here's another trade that I took on US30, you guys. See, I analyzed this on a 15-minute time frame. So I see price come up, down, and hit this zone. This is a zone I marked up on a higher time frame and rejected immediately, okay? Then I kind of see this formation. It looks like an inverted head and shoulders to me a little bit, right? So basically, I'm gonna wait for price to pull back and go up, okay, and reverse up for a little bit at least, okay? And I kind of saw this. Ooh, my bad, John. Something like this, right? Hit, touched here, broke it, right? So price should hit here, maybe here. This is point of interest for me right here. We're gonna mark that. Price may come back here after it breaks the trend line. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this though. Now I'm gonna put a fib on this, wait for the pullback, and then get in once I see some bullish confirmation if it rejects off that, 61.8 areas. So I'm gonna go here to here. Honestly, I think I came in, yeah, from about here to here. So we're gonna take this zone, right, 50% to 61.8%, right? So this is the area I'm looking for price to kind of reject off of. So I'm waiting. Okay, I see price get here, so I get in on a, not get in, but I zoom in, scale in, on a 1 minute or 5 minute right now. I'm seeing price kind of show some rejection. Boom. So one of my trades before this winter, I think I got in like right here or something like that when I seen some bullish confirmation. Then it melted on me, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the negative, like $30, so I got out the trade, right? So I'm like, yeah, I was into negative, so I said, let me wait again for some bullish confirmation, some real bullish confirmation. So I did leave my work area for a little bit because I'm honestly, to be honest with you guys, I'm trading and working at the same time in my 9 to 5. I'm trading and working. I left my computer for a little bit and I missed a big push up. Wait for it. This was the move I was looking for. I lost somewhere in here, but this was the move I was looking for real. So I see it coming up and I get in at 27,805, right? So we'll see what I seen it pulling back. So after this move happened, I came back and I seen this and I was waiting for it to break out again. Okay, so it pulled back, boom, broke out again. So I got in really at this point, my point of interest should have been, let me zoom back out to this 15-minute time frame. I don't know why this is looking like this. Okay, my point of interest should have been up here, right? Should have been up here for about 2,000 pips, because I predicted, I'm like, if it goes up, it has to hit this point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here scalping and watching price, and that's kind of messing with my psychology, because you see these little pullbacks and you're like, dang, I had this much, but now it's down to this much. Should I just come out? Should I come out the trade, you know, close the trade? And that's precisely what I did. So I didn't catch the 2,000 pip move that I should have caught. So I was in profit for like maybe 1,300 pips at one point, $130. And then I see it coming back, right? Goes back up, comes down. So in my eyes, I'm thinking like, dang, is this a double top? Right? This is the 1 minute time frame. And my psychology it was too much, and I pulled out, you know what I'm saying, for 725 pips. And you know, I shouldn't have pulled out, because it goes perfectly to this point of interest right here. Price does. Shot up at least 2,500 pips. I missed that. That could have been $250 for me. But psychology, I'm working on it. That's why I'm in this little live account, which I'm going to show you guys. Right here are the trades that I took this week. I'm in this little live account to help my psychology, okay? So that was the 60 pips off gold that I took earlier in the week. Had another buy. This is a buy for US30. I lost in US30, lost again, lost in gold. See, these other trades I couldn't find. I was trying to look for all of them, but I couldn't find them on the charts. But then today, you see this US30 loss when it went up and then came down, kind of faked me out a little bit. Then I held firm and said, I know this is still going to go up, and caught that 725 pips. I'm working on my psychology, you guys. So I'm up $131 for the week, okay? This is a real account. At the beginning of this week, I started with $184. Now I'm at $315. That's a good percent increase. That's like what, 33% or 30-some percent? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what kind of percent increase that is, but if y'all can let me know, that'll be great. I learned a lot from my mistakes this week, and I hope you guys kind of learned a little bit just from me going through this with you guys. Bear with me a little bit. I'm still new to this, so I'm not the best at working with TradingView, and I'm not even the best at teaching this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn myself. It was a good week for me, you guys. Let me know in the comments how you like this video. Appreciate all the love and support I've been getting, you guys. You know, all I can do is just be thankful and you know, give you guys my journey, my little knowledge. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button if you did like it, and yeah, hope you guys have a good one. The way it looks, I'm afraid it's over.